Do you have any proof of this agreement? Like, do you have any copies of the text messages you referred to, anything like that?
I don't.
Why not?
I brought the wrong phone this morning, and I don't. I had to have somebody text this to me, this copy of the cashier's check stub. My bad. You know, when it rains, it pours.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
You know, if you're coming here. Mr. Hughes, you said in your answer, and this concerns me, I told her that I could try to pay her back once I took care of some outstanding debts.
Of course. I mean, somebody goes out, does something for me, of course I'm going to, you know, if I can't do work for her, help her out, I give her money if she needs money, or, you know, I don't take things for free necessarily.
Did Ms. Greenberg do anything to lead you to believe that this is just a gift? Because that's one of the things you say.
No, I know she's got a lot of bills. I mean, she has to pay for a lot of stuff too. You know, nothing's free in life. So if you get stuff with ill-gotten gains, you know, you never hold on to it. So.
Right, but one of the things you also said in your answer was that she clearly told you this was just a gift. I want to know how that conversation happened.
I don't know if she told me this is just a gift. I mean, we didn't necessarily discuss anything like that. It was just like, take care of this bill now and we'll work it out later. Her roommate upstairs kept telling her, oh, he's getting paid this week, he's getting paid. He bought a Corvette, he bought another Corvette, he bought this, he bought that.
Well, that's one of the things that's troubling me, is you told us earlier that around this time that you sort of ghosted her, you were making good money.
Yeah.
Why would that not be the perfect time to start paying her back for her kindness?
It wasn't that I wasn't going to give her back any money. She had me blocked. You know, if you have me blocked, why am I going to go out of my way to give you money?
I'm saying, if you're at her house every day, why not just knock on the door and say, I mean, she went out of her way.
Oh, I did knock on the door. She doesn't answer the door necessarily.
Did you knock on the door with money to give her?
Yeah, you know, I didn't have it in my hand, but I said, you know, I knocked on the door. She answered, hey, I got some money for you, you know, but I didn't go out of my way. No, I didn't. It wasn't like that was on my agenda to get her attention, to say, I'm here, you know, you want some money?
Did you know Mr. Hughes before you were married, Ms. Greenberg?
Yes.
But you never dated him or had any basis?
No, we never dated. It wasn't
Is that right?
It wasn't a dating thing.
Well, see, I catch your first reaction.
Well, we were
reaction
in our
was laugh.
20s, you know, and we were young, and
Now,
you know.
why would she be laughing, Mr. Hughes? Are you such a hard man to date?
Date is a big word. I mean, you know.
Sure. Have you had dinner together?
We still have dinner together. You know?
Still have dinner together?
Oh, yeah.
When was the first time that you demanded repayment
April.
of the loan?
I mean, I said, so what's the deal?
April of this year.
This year.
And what was the defendant's response?
I didn't get a response.
You mean you did this, what, through text, or you didn't do it in person?
Half the time, my door is wide open, and nobody knocks. They just come through the gate into the foyer and then come into the house.
What I'm trying to find out is, when was the last time that you communicated with the defendant on a one-to-one basis?
February 1st, literally, until
now?
Yeah, I mean, it's just strange. I was hearing...
Don't you consider that to be strange, that you wouldn't see the woman who gave you $2,400, if not more?
Right, but I was working full-time. I mean...
Now, would you consider Ms. Greenberg a good friend of yours?
Yeah. I wouldn't think she would take me to court for this.
Well,
I mean,
would you have given her the money if she hadn't taken you to court?
If she needed money, I would have gave it to her, I don't know, all at one time.
So you would have paid her back?
Well, of course, I mean,
as a matter of
over
fact,
time,
in your papers,
you know...
you indicated that you tried to pay her back.
Well, if I've got it to give to her, I'd give it to her, but I didn't have any responsibility to pay it back.
Why not?
She was helping me out. I mean, when you help somebody out, you don't look for it in return.
A friend of over 30 years, and you didn't feel a sense of obligation to pay her back? You know,
well, I mean, like, she needs something done, a tree falls in her yard, I clean it up, I don't expect her to pay me for it.
How many trees have you picked up in her yard?
I don't know, but I did trash removal for her. I mean,
well, how many times did you remove the trash
every
since
week?
She gave you the money?
Every week I do it.
Ms. Greenberg?
That's incorrect, no.
Does he do favors? Had he done any favors
Between me and my girlfriend who lives upstairs, we take the trash out. Never in my life have I taken the trash out my whole life.
I'm just trying to step back here
I take the trash out.
And look at this from the point of view of human nature.
It's expensive trash.
If I have a friend, a woman friend, and it's not more than just a friendship,
right?
And she gives me $2,400, she buys me a truck, I'm going to feel somehow I'm going to try and repay this woman.
Correct.
And I don't see you accepting that responsibility.
You know, when someone gives you a gift, you don't pay them for the gift they give you.
Where's your proof it was a gift?
Well, I don't have any proof it was a loan either, do I?